Welcome to Cut the Ish, Real Talk Sports, where we strip away the fluff and get straight to the heart of the game. From the hottest plays on the court to the controversies off it. We're breaking it all down with unfiltered takes and raw honesty. No sugarcoating, no holding back. Just real talk for real fans. Let's get into it.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? Welcome to Cut the Ish Real Talk Sports. I am your host, Keysha. I'm rocking with my boy Duval as my co-host. Y'all know the drill. Hit the like button as you come in the door. Say hi to the host. Be nice to the host. Don't tell us off too much in the chat because we can get spicy up here on this panel. How you feeling, Duval? Before I speak to my peeps.
I'm feeling all right, but I hope Brian don't be running off today, because, you know what I'm saying, we appreciate you the other day. You know what I'm saying, the chat could get, they could get a little testy. But, you know what I'm saying, it's all family at the end of the day. So, Brian, you stay here, and don't let the money machine run out. You stay here, you're a part of the cookout.
Brian, he said he gave you all his check, but he ain't got no more. He said, no, you trying to have him out there like it's Magic City. No, he can't be doing that. He can't be doing that. But let me speak to some of my people. Look, hey, man, I know, man, it's been a long week, and it's just Thursday. Anyway, what's up, Donna C? Chocolate Girl Felicia. Chocolate Girl Felicia said, I got to put Felicia in my username so they know it's me. I know it's you, Chocolate Girl. Hey, what's up, ADP? What's up, Donna C? I see you in the building. I see Anthony Green. Now watch your mouths. Okay. That's a new one, watch your mouth, Duval. What's up, Brian? What's up, Brian? What's up, Dennis Foster? What's up, Troy Hall? Hey, man, it's Thursday, and we are in the building because we're gonna talk a lot of smack tonight. Well, at least I'm gonna try to be respectful. Duval, on the other hand, he be going off the rails. So y'all just don't hold it against him. He just telling you how he feel, raw and uncut. So it is what it is. You all right, Duval?
Yeah, we got a new member already. We got a new member already. Go ahead, play the money sign.
Yeah, you know my screen ain't moving as quick as yours, Duval. You on point. Here we go. Thank you, Green Thumb, for becoming a member. We appreciate you. Duval be on it. He a good little secretary. Duval, you a good little secretary.
I want to say this, since we talking about membership, we're going to have some membership stuff coming up. Like I said, we still iron out some stuff. We still going to do a membership on the live one day. So, you know what I'm saying? So your membership is not going for granted. We still going to have some membership stuff coming up. We might do a giveaway here and there for the memberships only. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's always going to be something that's going to be beneficial for the membership family.
And we actually got a great topic that got to be done behind the membership wall. It might, if we really want to talk some real.
They just added another piece to it. Like now another two people got beef, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, people out here in this media world, I call it the media world. People out here in this media world talking a lot of smack. So that might be one of our first little members on the live, just because we just probably got to get it out and talk real talk.
And then
like we do on the D block.
I'm about to say, first, watch your mouth. You know what I'm saying? I'm not surprised. We name our baby Mercedes and Skittles and stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying? No name.
Skittles.
I mean, people name their baby Skittles, Mercedes, and baloney. I don't know. Just people just saying. People have all kinds of inspiration. So you just You just let it roll off.
It is what it is. We are very innovative people, and we'll try anything. That's why that's why our culture is so vibrant. You got to take it. It gets bland if you don't call somebody, Shaniqua,
Or hopscotch.
Mercedes, whatever.
A man.
We the race that have all the nicknames. That's what we do. I mean,
It is what it is.
it is what it is. I ain't been called. Look, I ain't never been called by my government name, so.
So it is what it is.
I ain't never, not truly. Even when I hear my government name, I be like, "Am I in trouble? Is that the police?"
Yeah, you just get your wood flash, so just.
The police. Yeah, I ain't never been since a baby. Duval. I don't know about you, but since I they've been shortening my name since I've been in this world. So it is what it is.
Yeah, you know how it is. You know what I'm saying? They give you a name that they feel like is appropriate for you at that time. You just roll with it, and say salute.
Yeah, they want you to feel like you matter, but they not gonna call you that. But anyway,
Nah, not at all.
no, they're not gonna call you that. That's what makes us us. But anyway, thank you, Green Thumb, for becoming a member. I see some more people that rolled up in the building. I see you, Khalil. I see you, Stephen Love. What's going on? Not for the week. Oh, y'all coming for me. I know y'all ain't coming for Duval. I know for a fact y'all ain't coming for Duval. He make y'all mad every night he up here.
Yeah.
Anyway. He make y'all mad every night y'all up here. But we're gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about the CBA deal. We're gonna talk about Chicago Sky free agency. And the Dream is out here trying to make some money, Duval.
Yeah.
And we're gonna talk about CATHY Engelbert. Now that the deal is done, where we think she's staying in all of this. We're gonna talk about that too. So hold on, let me pull up the first thing we're gonna talk about, y'all. We're gonna talk about all the stuff that came in that CBA deal. And then we'll go from there because it's a long list. I do have the let me move us to the side. Y'all. Move us over there and then come up over here. See, Duval, I do know what I'm doing. You be acting like I don't when I do.
I don't feel like that about Sister Tony.
Tony gonna come up here and kick you in the head. I don't want you to get hurt. Yeah, you get hurt. Okay, here we go, y'all. All right. Now, I'm gonna try to read through this as quick as I can, Duval.
Don't hurt yourself.
As quick as I can, and try to give y'all a highlight. Well, everybody know the salary cap is going to be $7 million. It's projected to be over $11 million by 2032. The maximum 1.4 million in 2026. A projected 2.4 million by 2032 because it's a 6-year deal, right? Yes, it's a 6-year deal. They're thinking they're going to average salaries be about 583,000 in 2026 and projected to be over $1 million by 2032. The minimum is 270 to 300 in 2026, and the minimum should move to 340 to 380,000 by 2032. So that should be that's a big increase for the minimum minimum salaries in the W. The rookie scale salaries will also increase significantly, and all existing rookie deals, 38 players, will be adjusted to align with the new salary scale. All right. They're going to provide housing for all players in 2026, 2027, and 2028, and for players making $500,000 or less in 2029 and 2030. I like that. New developmental players will be provided housing in every year, because they're going to give each team is going to have that two developmental players. So that's good to know. League-wide charter air travel, representing a projected investment of more than $300 million over the life of the agreement. Expanded first-class travel accommodations. New facility standards requiring teams to provide enhanced training and treatment resources. Expanded team staffing requirements, including physicians, athletic trainers, strength and conditioning coaches, physical and massage therapists, and nutritionists. It's kind of crazy to know, Duval, that they didn't have this before. But anyway, let me keep going. Significant increases in the players' 401k retirement plan, enhanced life insurance benefits totaling more than $700,000 per player, a one-time recognition payment for WNBA veterans and retired players based on years of service. So the retired players are going to get something out this agreement too. Expanded mental health coverage, including specific mental health reimbursement benefit. All of the awards that they give out, that money has went up for the All-Star game, for becoming a WNBA champion, for becoming a runner-up, being on first team or second team or MVP. I give you one example, guys, like being All-Star game participant. Angel got $2,575 to be an All-Star. That's going to $15,000. That's giving people $2,500 to do.
I don't know what they could do with that.
They was giving people $2,500 for that. So anyway, they say beginning in 2027, these bonus amount will increase at the rate of growth in the salary cap. Okay, roster construction and free agency requires teams to carry 12 players on the roster. They created 2 new additional developmental roster spots per team, and that does not count against the salary cap. Starting in 2027, players with 7 or more years of service cannot be designated as core players, so that core designation is going to be the same for this season. Accelerated pathways to maximum contracts for star players on rookie deal. A new season-ending injury exception will allow teams additional salary cap flexibility to replace injured players. Pregnancy and childbirth salary cap exception as well. So that means if you get pregnant, they're going to give you a salary cap exception. And also if you have a season-ending injury. Team must also obtain player consent before trading a pregnancy player. And I think that's a pregnant player. That's a direct result, in my opinion, to the Hamby situation.
You sure about that, or that's directly affecting like Lotto and Glorilla? They said Glorilla pregnant. I don't know.
It might be Lotto.
Yeah.
It might be. Look, it might be before Lotto. But I tend to think it's for him because she sued.
Yeah, because I know Glorilla deleted enough of her past children to Brandon Ingram that $120 million deal. So all of a sudden she keeping this one. But I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know nothing. So
You better stop being. You better stop. But it's something else. Before I let you go, Duval, I want to show y'all something else that I saw that was very interesting to me. When they was talking about the rookie deal scaling up.
Mm-hmm.
And so that made me do just a little bit of research because I was like, what's going to happen to my girl Angel salary? That's 74,000, whatever it is. About what is it? 74,000?
74,000.
Whatever that junk is. Okay, so they said they got a new, it's called Epic Rule in the new WNBA CBA. It's pretty simple. Players who are very good in their first 3 WNBA seasons now have the ability to renegotiate their deals before their 4th season. A player named to all WNBA or first or second team in one of her first 3 seasons is now eligible for a max extension before their 4th season. A player wins MVP in one of her first 3 seasons is eligible for a supermax extension as well. It's a rule that won't necessarily come into play often, but it does provide a star player with a chance to get paid sooner. From a team's perspective, it also gives teams a chance to guarantee 3 or more seasons of a young star via the extension. Now, why did I bring this up, Duval?
Mm-hmm.
Caitlin Clark made the All WNBA team.
Yep.
So her salary will be adjusted accordingly. We'll see her, but her numbers were down during it. Clark can shoot. She wins. Can Clark win MVP this season to earn the Supermax extension? So if she already got the All WNBA, so her salary is going to go up because of that. But if she wins MVP or anything like that, they can give her the Supermax after the third year, is what I'm understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Even Paige Beckers is another person that's going to be eligible for that as well because she made the All WNBA second team. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So is Aaliyah Boston. Angel Reese has this year to try to get that before the 3-year mark. Her team is so bad, right, Duval?
Yeah.
She was not even eligible for any of those awards, in our opinion. And so she will be making less than the other Epic Rule rookies that have been doing so well. So I'm going to read this. Angel Reese is not yet eligible for a max extension, but of all the players who aren't eligible, Reese has the best shot to get there. Sure, she's heading into her third WNBA season, so she would need to make an All WNBA team this year. But Reese is a 2-time All-Star who averaged 14.7 points and 12.6 rebounds last year. She's on the cusp of playing at that All WNBA level. And she also took big strides last year to fix her biggest issue, efficiency. So I'm telling you, so next year, Duval, even
I would say this.
Angel and Caitlin's salaries were too far apart, they will be a little far apart.
A little further apart.
Yes.
I was gonna say I saw the actual graph on any Instagram so it break down so people could know how exactly break down when it comes to salary by what Angel will be getting. I want to say either this year or something like that.
Yeah. Okay, I'll bring it up. Go ahead.
But this is where, because speaking on this particular issue, this is where if I'm Angel, I would sue the Chicago Sky.
Right. I was like, she got screwed.
Yeah, I would sue the Chicago Sky. Because like I said, at the end of the day, she is being punished for upper management incompetence. Because even her rookie year, she wouldn't have made it because people want to really hang on that efficiency BS as an excuse for not to give her all WNBA first and second team. Mm-hmm. Last year, she should have made it. Mm-hmm. Last year, she should have definitely made it. She was top 20 in all 5 statistical categories. She was 10th in steals. She was first in rebounding. She was, I want to say, 20 in blocks. She was 19th in scoring. And she was on, what the other, I want to say 17th in assists. And so when you all 5, she was the only person in the league that was ranked in the top 10 in all 5 statistical categories. And yet her 2020 7 salary gonna be $395,000, while Kayla get the max contract.
Yeah,
and while Aaliyah Boston get the max contract. Mm-hmm. Aaliyah Boston never even averaged double figures in rebounding. And she only scored 1 point more a game than Angel. But again, her team winning. And like I said, we showed this previously in the past. Voters vote for people on winning teams. Yep, the only reason why not Caitlin, but Paige got all WNBA team last year, second team, was two reasons. Reason number two, a lot of people was injured. So you had to put somebody there. And reason number one, because Paige was, I want to say, 5th in scoring with 19 points a game or something like that.
Man, efficient. Yep.
So if you 5th in scoring and everybody injured, you know what I'm saying, she had gotten WNBA all second team, even though her team had the same record, if not worse record, than the Sky. But in case of Angel, because she was hurt, and she was top 20 at every statistical category, and she was 4th in the league in box score. If that box score category where you add rebounds, assists, and scoring, she was 4th in the league in that. But again, team had a bad record. And so now, next year, she going to make $395,000 while Caitlin make the max.
Look, 349.
Yeah. That was
Am I looking at it right? Yeah.
That's this year. I'm talking about next year.
Shit. Oh, next year, 395. I see it now. Yeah.
While Caitlin going to make a max, while Leah Boss going to make the max, while Paige going to make the max next year. That's bullshit. That really is. That bullshit.
I'm going to definitely bring that up. I was like, oh, so the epic rule. I started reading. I say, okay.
And see, this is why stuff like this is really why Angel should have for a trade. Because you can't be punished for teams' incompetence. That's the same thing with all defensive teams. We all know she should have made second team her rookie year. She should have made first team this year. But again, when you have a bad team and the defensive rating was bottom of the league, and even though it was one of these particular votes that we brought on previously, like I want to say months ago, with their tweet that said Angel was one of the top defenders in basketball individually, but her team defense is bad, she still got punished for that. And this is why the Chicago Sky is costing this woman money. And then the Chicago Sky want to get mad when she speaks on why their incompetence in bringing in substantial talent and suitable talent. The reason why that, you know, say she's not getting the accolade that she deserves. And this is what really add insult to injury is this. Mm-hmm. Why she's on a bad team and on a losing team, she don't get grace like Aaliyah Edwards. She don't get grace like Rakia Jackson. She don't get grace like Cam Brink. She don't get grace like J.C. Selton. She don't get grace like, you know what I'm saying, Sanaa Rivers. She get to carry the weight of Chicago Sky incompetence because you have a MAGA fan base that feels like they always going to be in competition with Angel between now and the rest of her career because of that finger shit she did 3 years ago that made them both A-list celebrities, superstars, and they can't get over it. So anytime Angel come up short in any capacity, they have the motivation and, you know what I'm saying, inspiration to rub it in her face and to make sure that she knows that she's not worthy of praise. And that's how it's unfair to Angel to have to deal with that type of scrutiny and BS every day when other players don't have to go through that. And then her team don't see that she has to go through this every day, and they don't do everything in their power to maximize their franchise player and their A-list celebrity and their superstar. Because if they lose her, they're not going to get another one like her. I don't care if Juju come in and be on the Sky. Juju ain't Angel Reese. She don't make money like Angel Reese. Now, she may be a better player, but as far as the financial success of the franchise, she's not Angel. I promise you that. And so they need to get this shit together and allow this woman to play in peace. And part of her playing in peace is they doing their freaking job at a competent level. Not an elite level, at least at a competent level. I land.
Well, according to this rule, she got one more year. So this is the third. This is the third year, right? So
hold up. I don't mean to cut you off. I apologize. And I don't normally talk to the chat. AC Tata, you don't know what the hell you talking about. That shit don't got nothing with her getting hurt. It was about her being hurt. Then why did she still make the, you know what I'm saying, why she still make the end of the year list when it comes to rebounding and everything else? Because she made the minimum threshold of games. That doesn't matter. She still did not get these accolades because of not just her being hurt. It was about team success. It was about team success as well. And that was the biggest detriment that was against her. More so than her being hurt for 14 games. And she still made the minimum threshold for all the end of the season awards if she was eligible for. Anyway, keep going, Keysha. I apologize.
I mean, no. I mean, of course, like even in the 2024 season, I'll just take it back to that. Fee was out substantial time. She still made all of the NBA teams.
First team. And
I mean, she was out. She was out the first half before the Olympics. Significant time.
Yes. With plantar fasciitis.
Yes.
And still made the Olympic team. Matter of fact, Chelsea Gray missed the whole first half because of her foot injury. Still made the Olympic team. And WNBA awards. Okay, man, stop that shit, man.
She already crossed the threshold of the number of games to be played to be considered for these awards. It's just that when it's just like the NBA with these awards. If your team is real horrible, it's up to the discretion of the media voters and all them people that are deciding on. You leave it up to them, Duval, to do that. So at the end of the day, she got one more year to try to make to get this epic rule thing, and in order for her to be successful in that, they have to build a team around her, or she's gonna be looked over again, in my opinion.
Let me ask you a couple questions. Real quick, just to make my point. Let me ask you a couple questions. Brianna Stewart made all WNBA team last year, right? Keysha. Okay. Well, Brianna Stewart made all
Hold on, I had to push the baby out. She did.
She did. She missed a lot of games last year.
Yeah.
Sabrina Ionescu made all WNBA team. Missed a lot of games last year too.
She did.
Man, stop that shit. And I don't normally talk to the chat because we don't usually talk to the chat because me and Keysha got enough stuff to say that we could talk to each other without talking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we're not finna sit here and excuse a lie to excuse Chicago Sky incompetence. We're not doing that today. This shit is wrong. Chicago Sky need to do their job right and build a competent team around Angel. So if they was winning, you have people in the media that's pro Angel that'll be more than happy to vote her on these teams. But they can't do it without justifying the team record. Unless Angel was one of those top 5 or top 4 people in the league in scoring. That's just a fact. We're not finna do that. Stewart played the same amount of games as Angel. Same amount.
Yeah.
Exactly. 31 games. Man, stop the shit, man.
Yeah. It's just that she was on a better team, and her team, she was on a better team.
That's all there is to it. I mean, it's okay. Nobody ain't trying to attack Chicago. It just, like I said again, the Sky management is bad. Simple as that.
Duval, that's how it works. Even on the men's side, like you can have an outstanding player, but if you got to be like off the charts to overcome a record where you 25 and 55. I'm
telling you. And not all of that. Angel played 30 games last year, but she get judged off of 43 games because the 44th game was a suspension, so they don't count that as a game. So she was eligible for 30 out of 43 eligible games, not 30 out of 44 eligible games because the suspension that she got because of the foul count did not count as a game. They eliminated that. That's why she was still eligible for the end of the season awards. That's why she was still eligible for the rebound title and everything else, because she was in She was eligible based on games played that she was eligible for.
No, I agree. I instantly thought about her when I looked at this, and I said I just don't see her unless they make some wholesale, and which we about to talk about that next, Duval. Unless they make some wholesale changes and get some success in Chicago, I fear she's gonna be in the same boat again.
Yeah.
Where she's gonna be an all-star, but have no chance of making an all WNBA team.
Yep.
So
unless they have a plan together.
Yeah, unless they got a plan together, which we about to talk about that. So I mean, you know, I guess we can just go on pivot into that unless there's something else you want to talk about the CBA.
No, I'm good.
I do like that the CBA is. I do feel like it's transformative, Duval, and I think those ladies holding out to get what they. I think they got what they wanted. The revenue shares at 20%. Remember, you know, me and you was up here debating like, yeah, they need to be kind of in the middle. And you was like, I wouldn't even talk to them unless they get start at the 20%. So they got the 20%, and I think it's a good deal. I mean, I'm sure they could have kept squeezing them for more. The only thing I say about the WNBA, I don't know why they took us through all that drama. They knew they was losing leverage, so they just was playing with us.
I'm glad you mentioned that because I did say I wouldn't even talk unless it was 20%. Right. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they could have got more, but they would have had to be willing to miss games to get more money.
Right.
And neither side didn't want to miss games, and that was clear. That's why they did marathon sessions when it came to the CBA negotiations. But secondly, and most importantly, when it comes to this negotiations, like I said, the Players Association kicked their ass up and down the street. And this is the biggest player side win negotiations since '94 strike with Major League Baseball, where Major League Baseball players did not want to go to a salary cap, and they did not go to a salary cap all the way up to this point. Now, 2027, we're going to find out. But the Players Association in baseball always kicked the owner's ass in negotiations, including 1994 when they were willing to miss World Series games, and they missed the whole World Series, so they won't be under the salary cap. So WNBA did a great job for what they got. They even got money for the former players. They even got mandatory that the practice facilities have to be built for these for each teams and everything else. They got everything that they wanted, and I think the only thing they even got, and people forget about this, they even got the core thing knocked down. Because remember, you used to core a person twice, and you core them at any time. Right. Now you can only core a person once, and they have to be within the first 6 years of the league. So even one in that part. The only thing that I think the Players Association lost in is the length of the deal. I wish they would have had an opt-out of 3 instead of 6. Because if you had opt out of 3 at a time when you would have had Juju, Hannah, Makeda Blakes, you know what I'm saying, or Fly J, these other stars and superstars that would have came into the league, and the league would have grown substantially because, you know what I'm saying, the fan interest of those individual players that coming into the W, I think they would have got more money, at least at the 25% mark, if they would have got an opt-out of 3 or at the worst case 4 instead of 6. Now at 6, it's like, damn. At that point, Caitlin and Angel, if they more on the downside than, you know what I'm saying, in their prime, you know what I'm saying, how's, you know what I'm saying, the league responded to the new players that's coming in. So it's a lot of uncertainty with 6 years out, more so if it was 3 years out. But that's the only thing they lost on. But other than that, they kicked their ass and everything else. But we keep it moving.
Yeah, I agree. I think we both said, I think the core thing is big too, not being able to throw that core around like they was doing before. And the housing, I know they were super laser focused on that, so they got that done. And the salary cap is going to keep rising throughout this deal. It is a lengthy deal. 6 years, because I think we was talking about 4.
I
4
say,
and 3 or something like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
3 would have been best case scenario. 4 would have been worst case scenario for me. But 6, that hey, you can't win in everything.
No, you can't. And then they wanted because they were up against it. You know what I mean? They was up against it because the WNBA was running around there fan footing around. Oh, I don't think they really serious, and they could have agreed to this a while back, man.
Yep.
When they sent that 26% offer, they could have went on and offered what they needed to offer, but they wanted to sit up in the hotel all night doing this. So it is what it is. That also means, guys, that we're gonna get an expansion draft. I'll bring Portland. I'll bring that up here right quick. We're gonna get an expansion draft, and it's right around the corner on April 3rd. Everything's gonna be super rush. Each team gets to protect 5 players. Is what I'm understanding in this whole deal. Hold on, let me read a little bit of this. Hold on. Let me get over here. WNBA 14 and 15 franchise, the Portland Fire and Tempo set to begin play in May, will be assembling their respective rosters when the league conducts the expansion draft. It will be on a coin toss will be conducted between Portland and Toronto on Friday, March 27th. That is tomorrow, with the winner having the right to choose between either receiving the first selection in the expansion draft or the 6th pick, rather than the 7th pick. He neither hit whichever one. The expansion draft will consist of 2 rounds, with Portland and Toronto having the ability to select from a designated pool of available players as determined by each of the current 13 teams. The Fire and Tempo will snake pick such that the team that holds the first pick in the first round via the coin toss selection will have the 2nd pick in the 2nd round. In each round, Portland and Toronto will alternate selections and shall have the right to acquire the player contract of or the negotiating rights to one player listed on the unprotected list of each of the existing 13 teams. So basically, they're going to go back and forth kind of like they did last year. But the difference in last year and this year, Duval, is that they can only protect 5. I think last year was 6.
Last year was 6.
Yeah. So, hey, man.
And they could protect, teams could protect pending free agents as well.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
And so that's a big one as well.
Yeah, that's a big, because I think you had hold on, let me bring that up right quick. You had a tweet about that. Let me go back to my egg. Oh no. Is that it? Let me see. No. Yeah. All right. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. There's a new rule in the expansion draft which allows the Fire and Tempo to draft pending unrestricted free agents, even if the player can no longer be designated a core player. The selecting team will be the only one who can offer the unrestricted free agent or supermax. Explain that to me, Duval.
So in other words, it's gonna force like teams like the Vegas Aces to, say protect Asia. Say if you're in New York, if you still want to keep Stewie, you're gonna protect Stewie. You know what I'm saying? If you like a Chicago, not Chicago, but I'm gonna say Atlanta Dream. If you want to protect Ryan Howard, you're gonna protect Ryan Howard. You know what I'm saying? So it's players that about to be free agents. They need to, protect. In case, you want to either resign them yourself or just, let them walk. But at least you have the opportunity to let these players leave on the team term instead of they being selected in the expansion draft and you don't have the opportunity to try to resign said player. And so I think that's big because, you have 120 free agents. Yes. And so besides, like I said, Kalani Brown and Lexi Brown and Kalani Brown and the 23 through 26 draft class, everybody is a free agent out there. So they had to put a rule like that in place. So, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of these teams could still protect their pending franchise players.
Gotcha. Yeah, it makes sense.
And so that's why I think this rule is big for a lot of these teams. And so, because I think before, if you wanted to like protect like a Kendi Carter, I remember when the expansion draft was for the, I want to say Golden State Valkyries. You know what I'm saying? Because she was a pending free agent, I don't think you could have protected her like that. And I think that's the same thing with Michaela, if I believe, right? Because she was a restricted free agent at that point.
Yes, she was.
And so you couldn't protect them because they wasn't no longer a part of your roster at that particular time. But now you could protect them under the same circumstance. So, like I said again, so if you think you're going to expansion draft, like, you know what I'm saying, the Feast of Collier or whatever not, it's not going to happen.
No.
Like I said, if the Lynx was to lose these players, they'd rather lose them on their terms instead of somebody selected them and they don't have an opportunity to at least try to negotiate with said player.
I understand. Well, you know, they got so many free agents. Before we even get into who Chicago Sky should protect, I wanted to show y'all some. You know, the Dream is changing venues. Really and truly, they probably just need to get out of that 3,500 seated place they play at and just go on bite the bullet. But
Yeah.
they because 3,500 seats the ball is just not enough. But it served them. It's very intimate. I mean, you know. But either way it goes, the Dream have announced they are moving 5 games to the State Farm Arena, which is the bigger arena, I think, where the Hawks play, right?
Yeah, 17,000.
Okay. So they're going to move the Aces game on May 17th. They're going to move both the Fever games, June 20th and August 16th. They're going to move the Toronto game, and they're going to move the Chicago Sky game on September 19th to accommodate everybody that comes. Because I guess they feel like they leaving money on the table. Duval.
Yeah, I think Sky only played that once this year, right?
Yeah, because
Okay.
one of them games they was in that small arena.
You said
What?
one game they in. I thought they played in Atlanta once this year, and then
I
probably
can't remember.
because you know the schedule is 44 games now, so you know sometimes they got odd number of how many times you play a person. Because I think they played the Fever this year. I think Sky played the Fever 3 times this year. Remember they played them 5 last year.
Right.
So I think maybe that might be the same thing with, you know what I'm saying, the Atlanta Hawks. But speaking of that, go to your Instagram. I think it's your second to your last tweet because this is related to this. And so once you can do that, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And meanwhile,
I know they leaving money on the. I already got this. I know they leaving money on the table. I do know that. Yeah, I got it already.
Yeah, I just want you to show it. So that's equipped to this.
So the Sky will now have 6 of their games this season moved to larger venues. So you know what that leads us into, huh? But you start cooking.
So I'm gonna touch on the Atlanta Dream part, and then I'm gonna touch on the Sky part because I'm gonna break this down too. The Atlanta Dream part. I went to the game last year. I drove up here to go to the game, and like I said again, I was at a lower level in that high school gym. Because, you know, this is like 5,000, so it's like a high school gym to me. But it's nice.
It's lower than that. It's nice, though.
It's nice inside, but it's like 3,500.
Nice.
I remember my ticket alone was like $321. Like I said, for $200 more, I could have got me a PlayStation 5. You know what I'm saying? You know, I would have been straight. So I'm glad they're moving this to a bigger arena because hopefully, if I was to go again, my ticket would be cheaper. And I have more options to, you know, choose from. And so that's good from like the Atlanta Dream standpoint to allow these other places to have opportunities, these other teams to have opportunities for all their fan base to really visit, you know, their favorite players and their favorite teams and stuff like that. And which will be great, especially in the Atlanta area, because that's a predominantly African American area. So I know Angel have a lot of fans in Atlanta.
She do.
And plus a lot of celebrities that went to last year's game. I'm assuming gonna go to this year's game too. Mm-hmm. Now, speaking of Angel, this is why I say this when it says Chicago Sky got 6 of their games moved to big arenas. I'm gonna tell you why that's important. Like I said, Caitlin ain't the only one that moved a game to big arenas. So Washington usually play in a 4,000 seat arena. Angel got that moved to the Capital One arena, which is 15,000. Okay. She got the Vegas Aces, which plays in a smaller arena. She got that moved to the T-Mobile arena. That's game 2. Of course, the American Airlines arena from the College Park arena, if that's what it's called, College Park in Dallas.
In College Park. What are you talking about?
the name of the place that Paige plays at.
She plays at
And it's called College Park or
no.
College something.
It's hold on, let me see. It's on a university campus, but it's not College Park. At least I don't think it is.
Well, either way, that's a 6,500 arena.
Oh no, you're right.
College so I know. I ain't tripping.
I don't call it that shit.
No, I ain't trying to bring you to Atlanta, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping.
When you said College Park, I thought you was talking about ATL.
No, I think that's the name of the arena, which is like 6,500. She got that moved to a big arena.
Yeah.
And so and then like I said again, so you got all those moved to big arenas, and then the Atlanta game got moved to a bigger arena. And so that 4 games right there, they got moved to a bigger arena. And I forgot the other 2 that got moved to bigger arenas. That's on the road. Because all these, I think, is road venues. Right, and the reason why they ain't naming the Toronto Tempo and the Portland Fire and whatnot, because they already play at big arenas. They already play at the big arenas. So you can't move something that's already there.
Right.
But the other ones that I just named that plays at normally small arenas or smaller arenas, she got those moved to bigger arenas. And like I say, I think this changed in 2024 when it came to the Sparks. I remember the Sparks used to play at this pyramid place. But I think now a lot of their games is at the crypto arena. So I don't think they count that. Maybe they do, maybe they don't.
Right.
But I remember she got that moved to a bigger arena in her rookie year. But yeah, so it just shows that Caitlin Clark ain't the only one that can move game to bigger arenas. She ain't the only one that got star power. She ain't the only one that got people that come to see her. She just, like I said again, we as Angel fans don't celebrate attendance like it's, it's a national championship.
No, we don't. We really truly don't care. We really want a cheaper ticket. That's what
You know what I'm saying? We just don't celebrate like that. We don't celebrate like it's national championship. We don't sell it like it's a lottery ticket. You know what I'm saying? No. We don't sell it like it's our firstborn son or daughter. We just don't.
It's not the Simba moment. We don't. Nah. We. This is the first time I ever heard people talk about numbers as much as they talk about numbers.
But that's the only thing they can live off the for. Because like I said, she never won a championship in any capacity. College, high school, AAU, or pro as of this moment. And so, at the end of the day, again, she also makes an impact when it comes to people comes to see her. And so, this is why this is a big deal. So, these Clarkies won't be the only one that's saying that their favorite player, the only one that people come to see. That's not true. Because they come to see her too. That's why when that woman said they ain't come to see one person, they can't see me too. She ain't lying.
Mm-hmm. I will say this. The place could be empty if I get that championship.
Yeah. I love the championship.
I'd rather that over there. But, let them celebrate whatever they want to celebrate. I think a lot of them are new basketball WNBA fans, and they just caught up in the narrative. And then nobody care about that stuff, man. Nobody want to have no debate over no numbers.
Nah, reason why they celebrate the attendance because that's still a superiority complex that they trying to put
I
on
get it.
us African American men and women. They still try to say we the reason why this league was saved. No, ain't y'all. It's us.
Duval, I get it. But I'm trying to tell you this. I have useless information in my brain about the capacity of venues I never had before. That's all I'm saying. I didn't know one place had 17,000 seats until this whole thing started.
But that's what it is. It's a superiority contrast, and that's why that's why I don't respect it. Because like I said, no other sport they celebrate stuff like this. LeBron Centrals don't celebrate Bron having games sold out compared to, you know what I'm saying, Anthony Edwards. They don't care. Basketball. Is LeBron James good or not? You know what I'm saying? They don't care about it. They, you know what I'm saying, they're attendance champions.
Baseball be playing to an empty arena during the regular season. Not because not when they get to the playoffs and stuff, but during the regular season, I think they got 160 games.
Yeah, 162.
Yeah, ain't nobody out. I didn't bet that. They sometimes give away baseball tickets at the grocery store.
Yeah, Winn-Dixie.
Yeah, because you can just roll up there. You can. It is an affordable ticket. I will give you that. It's an affordable ticket. But when you go up in there, a lot of times it don't be packed to no. And nobody cares. Nobody talks about that. And baseball makes a lot of money.
Nobody talks about if the Green Bay Packers game sold out or not, or the Cincinnati Bengals game not sold out.
No,
it's just like I said, only in the W, because we know what it means. It's not about the attendance itself. It's about what the attendance means. That's what the big celebration is about. And so they all could go to hell in a handbasket.
They just trying to shame these women. That's all that shit about it. But anyway, that leads us to my next thing though, Duval.
Mm-hmm.
So we moving to larger venues. Cool.
Yeah.
What we gonna have on the floor for the Chicago Sky? Because we gonna be out there with all them people, with all them tickets sold, and let's get into free agency and who they gonna protect in this draft.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, they're gonna be out there in front of all them people getting embarrassed.
Mm-hmm. That's the truth. Getting blown out.
Getting the back blown out. So, but hold on, let me take this down for a minute. I want to bring up this kid of mine. I'm gonna beat him like he ain't never been beat before, Chad, because he just like harassing me. But anyway, the Chicago Sun-Times had an article, and they claim Sky's free agency path runs through the next tier, not the stars. So they out here selling wolf tickets, right?
Yeah.
I went and read this. They out here selling wolf tickets, talking about maybe Tyler Marsh can persuade Jackie Young to come over. What you think, Duval?
I think this. I think I like Chicago Sky's chances better today than I did, I want to say 4 months ago. Because 4 months ago, the way they treated Angel, ain't nobody was coming here. But because they improved their practice facilities so rapidly to 80,000 square feet, like probably the second biggest
Yes,
practice.
it is.
And they gonna have basically Angel said, and she said, I wish you bring up that tweet up what she said. Matter of fact, I'm gonna re-get it. I'm gonna send it to you.
So you actually think because like in this article they talk about Jackie Young, Alicia Gray, Kelsey Mitchell, Kelsey Plum. Do you think we have any?
What I'm saying is
any hope of getting any of these women to come over?
I think they have a better chance now than they did 4 or 5 months ago because of their practice facility. Because of what Angel says is correct, that all the stuff that's at our rival is in that practice facility that they almost built, then yes, that will help tremendously. Because like I said, we could take it through the different sports. Football is about the highest paid player. Whoever could pay me the most money, that's what I'm going to. It could be Buffalo. It could be whatever, market it is. As long as it's the highest paid dollar for whatever free agent, that's what that NFL player will go to. Baseball, same thing. About the highest paid, situation. Because baseball have it in a way because the Players Association will not allow a pending free agent to take a lower market deal. They players union is the best players union in the world. They will not allow them to take a lower paid deal. They always got to take the max, even if that means leaving their own team. Their own team better pay them the max if they want, say they want to stay in said location.
Right.
So like the NBA, because all the salaries the same except for, maybe you get an extra year based on where you play. Their stipulation when it comes to pending free agents or even people that want to get traded is based on place of living. That's why a lot of these players in the NBA want to play in New York, Miami, Phoenix, Golden State because of Silicon Valley, the Los Angeles, and like I said, I did name Phoenix, right? So yeah, Phoenix. Mm-hmm. So besides those places, maybe Houston hit and miss. Dallas really a hit and miss. But other than that, you ain't gonna see an NBA player go play in Charlotte. You ain't gonna see an NBA player go play in Milwaukee. You ain't gonna see an NBA player go play in Indiana. You ain't gonna see an NBA player go play in Utah. Mm-hmm. That's why Utah is pro tanking. Because they know they not getting a free agent to say they got their life because nobody want to live in Utah. So that's what the NBA prioritize. They prioritize place of living, lifestyle. Baseball prioritize money. NFL prioritize money. WNBA prioritize, practice facilities. From everything they told us. The reason why we lost NECA, well, I'm saying I'm talking Chicago Sky. This is pre-Angel Reese and Camilla. Reason why Chicago Sky lost NECA and Skylar Diggins in free agents, even though it was a foregone conclusion that they were going there, is because when the Storm reached out to those two women, they had the practice facility. The reason why Phoenix always get the free agents, because they had the practice facility. And so now Chicago Sky got the second biggest practice facility. That will help. That gonna help a lot. I don't know how much it gonna help, but I think it gonna help enough where it gonna put them in the game. Mm-hmm. And so I think, could they get a Jackie Young? Depends on if Jackie Young tired of winning championships with the Vegas Aces. And she just maybe want to just play and because she's very close with Angel. So that matters.
She from the Midwest. She is. And
she's very close with Tyler Marsh. And she's very close. She's very indebted with Tyler Marsh because he developed her game.
He did.
And she very, 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 very close to Angel. Probably one of her best friends in the league. So that helps. You know what I'm saying? I think Brittany Sykes going to be in place. I know for a fact Dejanay going to be in play. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, that goes after we get out, because we looking for a shooting guard. After we get out of this top tier land of Jackie Young, Alicia Gray, Kelsey Mitchell, and Kelsey Plum, Enrique, and Sabrina. After we get it out of that top tier, then the article goes into like secondary stars, like
Sites and all them.
Like Skylar Diggins, Kayla McBride, Courtney Williams ain't coming back to Chicago.
No, hell no.
And Jordan Canada. It even lists, and they said people on the bubble, like Heidemann and Sammy Whitcomb.
Now, I will say this, when it comes to Kelsey Mitchell, it's hard to see her leaving Indiana.
Kelsey Mitchell.
Now,
the problem is the money, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Can they fit all of them
with 3 max?
All of them under the cap.
That's what I'm saying. They're going to have 3 max. Because that'll be 1.4 times 3, what? That's 4.2 million out of 7. And so
even if they make it work this year, Duval, they gonna have a problem next year.
that's what I'm saying. 1.4 million out of 7. I mean 4.2 million out of 7. That means you got basically, you know what I'm saying, 2.8 million to spend on everybody else.
So you think if we threw money at Kelsey Mitchell, we would give her the max? Or
Kelsey gonna
somebody like a Rike? Do you think we can lure him to play with Angel?
I think Rika is an easier one than. I don't think Kelsey Plum's not coming to Chicago.
Oh, not Plum. I'm talking about Kelsey Mitchell.
Could she come to Chicago? Yes. But I just don't see Kelsey Mitchell coming to Chicago. I think she'll probably get a super max somewhere else. Maybe one of those, maybe San Francisco. Because, you know, I think they are superstar away. Not superstar, but a super max player away from really being a contender for a championship team, especially when you got Kayla Thornton and Veronica Bird. That's 2 All-Stars already. If they can get that super max level player, they really be in the game. So I can see a Kelsey Mitchell going there or to one of the expansion team situations like, you know what I'm saying, the Tempo or the Fire. Now, even somebody like like I said, Kelsey Plum either gonna stay in LA or I think she gonna go to the Fever.
And see that this is the problem. This is the problem the Fever are in.
Mm-hmm.
Even with that, how are they gonna fit? Though, okay, say Kelsey Mitchell stayed in Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna put her on. She's not gonna be on a 1-year deal, right?
No.
It's gonna be multiple years. So that very next year, Caitlyn's is eligible for the Supermax. They gonna give it to her.
Of course.
What does that leave Leah Boston out in the cold?
Leah Boston ain't taking no match. She gonna take the match. She gonna get Supermax too.
That's what I'm saying. How are they gonna fit all these people under the cap?
Now, this is where when we talk about Fever, could Caitlyn take less money? Because Caitlyn made so much off the court. Lil Boss ain't gonna do it because she don't make that money like that off the court. I think she maybe a couple million off the court, but not much. Caitlyn make a lot off the court. She might say, hey, I'll take less to make sure the team stay together. Kelsey Mitchell don't make no money like that off the court. So she gonna get Supermax. Now, if the Sky, let's talk about Sky. If they gonna try to talk Angel into trying to take less off the than the Supermax.
Angel not taking less.
And she better not take less. Not with these jokers.
Not with these people.
Not with these jokers. Yeah.
So I'm just even with Kelsey Plum, I mean, I don't see Kelsey Plum, but you might can lure McBuckets with a Supermax.
But she's 35. She don't be 36. That drop off gonna happen at any moment. I wouldn't even touch it.
Look, let me tell you, this is Chicago. They gonna have to swing for somebody.
If we gonna swing for Enrique. I'd rather swing for somebody that's still in their 20s, as inconsistent as Enrique is, as bad as her defense is. If I'm gonna swing like that, I'd rather swing for somebody in their 20s than to swing for a Supermax.
33. Stop it.
33. I thought she was 35.
No.
But that's still on down, so that still could, the dropout could still happen at any moment. That's
you just need a 2-year deal.
Nah, man, I wouldn't trust that. I want, especially if Cheryl Reese at the Leafs let her go, that tell me all I need to know.
Well, they might not be okay. Think about this. They got a lot of people to pay.
They're gonna pay Feeder Mats, the Super Mats. Alon Smith probably gonna take less.
She probably will.
And so, Cortland Williams, they might let her walk.
No, some people are saying they might give her the. Mhm.
I can see them letting her walk and get Olivia Miles.
Well, they can already have her. She be on a rookie deal. She's not gonna hurt them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm talking about Courtney Williams, because she talking about getting the max or whatever not. They might just let her walk and just get Olivia Miles. Or
I don't think she'll get the max. I think what she'll get is right around what Alana Smith will be getting. They'll do it to make it work. But I'm just saying, McBucket's gonna want it. Courtney Williams and Alana Smith, I think, are gonna be okay. But McBucket's might want. She's the second. At some point, McBucket's wanna be appreciated. She's not gonna want the same money as Alana Smith and Courtney Williams.
she thinks she better.
In my opinion.
And she is
Now,
better.
I don't know what the woman gonna do. I'm just saying, in my opinion, I can't see her wanting to make what Courtney Williams is making.
And this is why I think Izzy Fudd is in play. Because I think Dallas gonna take all fam. Cause they're gonna try to bolster that, you know what I'm saying, that front court where probably all fam, and then somebody like if they get somebody like Shakira Austin in free agency, that, you know what I'm saying, bolster that front court. So you go with all fair, number one pick in the draft, and they'll try to convince Paige that this is the right way to go. And then if you Minnesota at number 2, you might go with Izzy Fudd and just let Kelly McBride walk, because you're saving money on the front end. Mm-hmm. That way you pay fee to Supermax, and you can still pay, you know what I'm saying, Courtney Williams and what's your girl name, Alana Smith, you know what I'm saying, decent enough money where they don't feel insulted and disrespected.
Yeah, because Miss Buckets is a two-way player.
Yeah, she is. I just don't know when that drop-off going to happen.
We're not going to know, but at least if you do a year or do a 2-year deal, you know, you trying to get some competent people around Angel and them now, because
I just want to make that my first option. I go after the Alicia Grays of the world. I go after the Enriquez of the world first. I go after somebody that's younger that could grow with, you know, Angel first. Then if I'm striking out of all those, then I circle back to like a Caleb McBride.
So who is younger? Who are these younger pieces you think coming to Chicago?
It's not about if I think they come to Chicago or not. You have to try. What you can't do is just assume that they're not coming. You got to make them tell you no.
Because Chicago don't have anybody to give a Supermax to right now, currently on their roster.
No, that's what I'm saying. So you have to make Alicia Gray tell you no. You gotta make Enrique tell you no. You gotta make, you know, say Kelsey Mitchell tell you no.
Yeah,
I mean,
but they all play the same position. I'm talking about
one of them.
You need other positions too, and you might have to pay money for that. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like if you it's just like taking a run at Ryan Howard. You need a 3.
Yeah. What they can't do, what they cannot do, under no circumstance, what they can't do, is get that motherfucking $1 million to them goddamn vanity suit and don't, you know what I'm saying, the prosthetic knee. You got like fucked up. We're not doing that shit. I'd rather overpay for Enrique or whoever out there. I overpay. If you say pay one-legged vanity suit max and pay, you know what I'm saying, Caleb Bryant Supermax, give me Caleb Bryant Supermax at 33, then one-legged vanity suit at 37. Fuck vanity suit. I ain't paying that.
I wish I could go over there to the Dream and raid them. Because I would tell Alicia Gray and Ryan Howard, y'all can stay together. I just need y'all to come to Chicago. I'll give y'all both the max.
Because what I can't do is pay for open box special. Vanity Salute is open box special. There's open box special at Walmart. I'm not doing it. There's open box special at Best Buy. I'm not doing it. I would not do it. I say, Vanity Salute, thanks, but no thanks. You got to take your vacation.
You got a problem now. The dilemma is this. You think Jeff Peach is gonna leave Vandersloot out there in the snow?
No, that's the problem. That I'm telling you, Michael Alter, you wake your old ass up and you tell him no to Vandersloot. He cannot do it. You put the handcuffs on that. Michael Alter, you wake your old ass up. You know what I'm saying? The Deer Rollins, you take your ass out the spa or wherever you getting your facials or whatever, a pedicure or manicure. You bring your ass in that office and you tell Jeff P, we is not spending no $1 million on no goddamn Vandersloot. You got like effed up. That's what you tell him. I don't care if you, I don't care. He beg and plead like he Keith Sweat. Hell no, we will not do that. You tell Vandersloot, you can get the minimum. You either take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell him. We're not doing that. That's why I tell him. Take the minimum, take it or leave it. We're trying to win here. Your prosthetic knee is not working at this time. You cannot help us at this moment.
So hold on. So we can become full circle, chat. So while we doing all this, while we kicking Vandersloot in her bad knee and making her go back on and have surgery again anyway. What we doing with Ariel Atkins?
Oh Jesus.
What we say we lure Enrique. What we do? What Enrique or Alicia? I really and truly want to go. I really want to slide in it because I don't know if Atlanta's gonna pay both of them the max.
And then they gotta pay Bree Jones. Bree Jones, she gotta get paid.
So somebody gonna get sacrificed. In my mind, I'm thinking it's gonna be Bree Jones.
I couldn't do that
For Atlanta, because Alicia Gray and Ryan Howard, they two young talents. They would lose one of them if they don't offer them that. I mean, they are the Atlanta Dream.
Yeah.
So
I
would love to take a run at them and say, hey, y'all can come together. And y'all get the Supermax.
I'm gonna touch on your Atlanta Dream scenario in a second, cause I think I'm gonna throw something out there that might throw a wrench in what you're trying to say. But I'm gonna answer this Ariel Atkins question.
Yeah, the first answer, what we doing with Ariel Atkins?
I'm talking to Angel first. If Angel want her, then I work something out if so I can't get who I want to get. But Angel don't want her, I will tell her thanks but no thanks. Either you can walk outright or we can sign and trade your ass. And if you want to sign a good deal and get traded to where you want to go, because get fit under the cap, we could do that too. And take somebody else's salary back in return, you know what I'm saying? But other than that gonna be an Angel conversation for me. But as far as the Dream, I'm gonna touch on something that gonna really throw a wrench in the Dream's plans. What you gonna do with Nas Hillman, Bree Jones, and do you let either Ryan Howard or Alicia Gray go, and you feature in the backcourt your girl Pow? Did you see enough last year in practice and in the games to say, hey, if we give her a full season where she can really, be a starter, do we go in that direction?
Hold on, before you finish that, I just want to read something for the chat because I'm just noticing a little something in the chat. Just hold that thought. Don't lose it.
No.
This says, where does two-time All-Star Ariel Atkins fit in? She also didn't play. The Sky's best guard last season was Ariel Atkins. She averaged 13 points a game, 3.6 assists a game. But she never looked fully comfortable as the primary scoring option. She also didn't play well as the number 3 pick in the 2025 draft, All-Star Sonia Citron. The Sky traded that pick for Atkins, who was on a 1-year deal and has not indicated whether she wants to return. So you guys are right in the chat. She is on a 1-year deal. For good reason, the trade caused almost as much anxiety among fans as when the Sky gave up a truckload of draft capital for guard Marina Mabrey in 2023. The saving grace here is the core tag. If Atkins decides to leave, the Sky can core her to ensure they get some draft capital back in a sign and trade.
Mm-hmm.
So what Duval is telling y'all is correct. They're not letting Ariel Atkins walk for free. They don't have nobody else.
Mm-mm.
So they're going to try to get something from her because they gave up, which was a bad mistake. We all know hindsight is 2020.
Mm-hmm.
But they're going to get something. And in my opinion, Duval,
Mm-hmm.
Eric, I know I asked you that question to be facetious, but I don't think Ariel Atkins want to be back.
I don't think Angel want her back.
Because she would have been said it by now.
Nah, she don't want to be back. Cause
She don't want to be back.
Angel offended her fucked up feelings. Fuck her. And so, then she threw Angel on the bus in that newspaper. And once she did that, Angel said fuck her too. And so now we're gonna call you and trade you. Where we want to trade you at. We're gonna get that first round pick back. That's what we gonna do.
Yeah, we're gonna get some. We're gonna use her, and I think the organization knows she don't want to be back. Just like Michaela Onyenwere has let them know she ain't coming back.
Yeah, she said she'd rather coach.
She'd rather coach. She coaching the UCLA women. She told them she's not coming back. Mm-hmm. So it is what it is. But yeah, they're gonna try to get, because they lost draft capital because of Ariel Atkins. They're going to try to get some of that stuff back, just like they did with Marina Mabry when that thing didn't work out.
And what they're going to do is they're going to call her, and they're going to wait for a team that struck out of free agency and struck out in the draft. They're going to strike out of free agency because you're going to have to find out in the day what you're going to do with Ariel Atkins, because the draft is the next day. So if you're going to get that draft pick, you going to want to either in next year's draft or you trying to angle in that 2027 draft. So either way, you're going to hope that a team that was hoping to get somebody of significance didn't get that person, and they want to settle for Ariel Atkins, and they tell Chicago Sky, hey, we'll give you 2 firsts for her. And before people say, well, you won't get 2 firsts for Ariel Atkins, you got 2 firsts for Tasha Cloud. You got 2 firsts for Marina Mabry. I still want to think that Ariel Atkins is just as good as them people. Hell, you got 2 firsts for Brittany Sykes.
And look, you only got, because of all this stuff, because of the CBA and all this foolishness, Duval, you only have 3 days to negotiate with free agents from April 9th to the 11th.
And then the draft is like, what, the 13th, right?
The draft is the 13th. And you can sign free agents between 12th and the 18th. But yeah, the draft is the 13th.
So you going
to negotiate with them from the 9th to the 11th.
So you're going to have to know real quick. You're going to have to know real quick. Hey, if we ain't going to get said person, then we need to know what I'm saying. I'm talking about a team. If they ain't going to get said person, maybe Ariel Atkins might be an option. But the good thing about this is, and let's be honest, teams are negotiating now. Don't think they're waiting to the 11th or the 13th. They're already doing back channel negotiations with agents and seeing, hey, who want to go here, So that's why those deals go be signed real quick, fast and hurry in one day.
No, I agree.
So by the time
they already tampering.
Yeah, so by the time we get to the official tampering, teams gonna already have their strategy in place. It's just gonna be a matter of executing it. Mm-hmm. And hoping that nobody don't renege on the quote unquote said deal that they already had worked out behind the scenes. That's just like in NFL. Everybody knows reason why NFL is still fighting for the combine ain't about the combine. So the combine is played out, to be honest with you. Nobody don't really care about underwear Olympics. The combine is therefore to negotiate deal for the pending free agents in the NFL. That's what the combine is there for. That's why all of a sudden after the combine you start hearing this deal about to get done, that deal about to get done, this deal got traded, because that's what they use the combine for, to negotiate deals with agents and players in the NFL. Right now in the WNBA, They use a rival as a recruiting ground to recruit free agents, and they use it right now to as a stopping ground to try to see who wants to go where. So we will already know who's going where probably by the 9th, to be honest with you. And so
I agree. I think they already in backwater channels. I think they already doing so. Are we of the consensus that Ariel Atkins gonna be? I don't think she's gonna be there for the next season, y'all.
Nah, I think the only way she be at the Sky for next season, Sky would have had to struck out on everybody.
Yeah.
And they'll just call her and just tell her to suck it up and get over it. And you just walk on your own season after that.
Do something in the middle of the season, some foolishness or whatever they do.
Before the trade deadline. Because like I said, I think you still got a first for the sites at the trade deadline. So like I said, you got first for Nelissa Smith. You know if you get first for her, you get first for anybody.
Yeah, they Dallas got a first for Nelissa Smith.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I don't think people understand that.
If you get first for her, you get first for anybody. I'm sorry. She ain't a bad player, but you know what I'm saying? She ain't nobody worth a first.
Yeah. She was a first round pick though at the draft, but I don't see. Yeah, I'm
now that she got a first, they got a first in 2027. The deep draft.
Did. Yeah. Do you believe what Chicago Sky is saying? They gonna use all their money and resources to surround Camilla and Angel with talent.
They got to, because they're afraid Angel gonna ask for a trade. They don't. Because Angel already don't fuck with the Sky as is. That's why if you notice her wicked season, all she talked about was the Sky. Even after how she got done with Teaspoon. She still talked about the Sky after, they smoothed everything out behind the scene conversation. She still talked about the Sky. She still, was promoting the Sky, blah, blah, blah. After this season, you don't hear her talking nothing about the Sky. The only thing she said about the Sky this whole offseason was when she was at that December training camp with the Olympic trials, she said, I'm still under contract. So in other words, she's saying, I'm here so I won't get fined. That's basically what she's telling you. Mm-hmm. She said, I'm still under contract. She ain't saying nothing about Chicago Sky. She ain't saying nothing about, Tyler Marsh. She ain't saying nothing about management. She just said, I'm still under contract with Chicago Sky. Even with her Nike shoe, she came out with every color except for the Sky colors. They tell you all you need to know.
Okay. Now we down to the nitty gritty, right?
Yeah. So
since we already know free agents what we got to do, who Chicago protected then? Who are these 5 people?
Angel, Camilla. I would say Sivka because Jeff P still here till he's not, and she still got somewhat upside. Maddie Westbell, because I think they really like what she did at the end of the season last year. And Ariel Atkins, because they core that shit.
So let me get this straight. It's just a question. It's just a question to get y'all engaged. You think they not going to protect Vandersloot?
No. Vandersloot is not signed like that. I don't think Vandersloot is not signed like that. Nobody's not going to be trying to expensive draft Vandersloot coming off a knee injury, and she's 37 years old. There's too much option. There's too many options. So you
think the man that you think might give $1 million to Vandersloot won't protect her?
No, because I think he's as dumb as Jeff P is, and he's a dumb motherfucker. I at least want to believe he's smart enough to know that those 2 expansion teams is not going to want to get a older 37-year-old coming off of one knee, in an expansion draft.
I mean, her old coach is on one of
them. And that same old coach kicked their ass off of Liberty.
Yeah, but she might have a veteran, position for them.
No, that old coach. If that old coach even want the possibility of getting a Brianna Stewart, Vandersloot can't come now. And we know that the reason why she didn't make it on the Liberty because of her and Brianna Stewart were beefing. That's reported. So if Sandy Vandello even want the possibility of, Brianna Stewart coming there, Vandersloot can't be part of the plans. And even if they get, I think ownership asleep at the wheel if Michael Alter is. I think even Michael Alter will have to tell Jeff P, you cannot call her. Not call her, but you cannot, protect her. Let her be in the open area. See what happens. Because somebody else take Vandersloot, good. Because we got to get younger at that position anyway. Because like I said, Michael Alter, let's not forget. Because I'm going to say this, and I don't care who going to like it or who not going to like it. I said Sandy Vandello, not Candy Vandello. Well, it may be Candy Vandello. But anyway, I'm going to tell you who might not like it or might not like it when it comes to this. Michael Alter, there's too much smoke for it not to be fire. That man is trying to sell his team. Or they trying to make him sell his team. Either way. You ain't going to sell a team with a disgruntled Angel Reese saying that she don't want to no longer be there. That taints the value of your team when it comes to any potential buyer that want to buy this team. So if that's the case, I wouldn't be surprised that Michael also be more hands-on this offseason to assure his maximum potential for his investment in the event that he trying to sell this team sooner rather than later.
Okay. So you are of the you think they're gonna do Camilla, Angel, Sifka, Ariel Atkins, and who was your fifth person?
Manny Westbell.
Manny Westbell. I don't know. I don't know about Manny Westbell. You know why I say that?
Why you say that?
Tyler Marsh don't like Manny Westbell.
He probably don't like her, but you got that big picture too. What to say? They try to use that fifth pick and maybe trade that 2027 outright because we still own that 2027 pick. We just don't own the pick swap. This is in a pick swap with Washington. But we still own our 2027 pick. What to say that Jeff P don't go big game hunting and try to get to that 3 spot to get Olivia Miles and have Seattle go to the 5th spot and they get somebody like Kiki Rice and get that 2027 pick swap of first round pick in addition to the Sky 5th pick of this year. And if you try to get Olivia Miles and she's still dating Maddie Westbell, that will make her comfortable coming to the Sky in addition to her great relationship with Angel Reese.
They got so many other options out there that he don't even want to develop that girl. I mean, it's just a waste of time for her, in my opinion. Even with all that going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I just oh yeah, somebody said she's not dating her anymore.
Yeah, I just read that. Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, fuck Westbell then. You know what I'm saying?
You know how they are in the college women. They keep it moving, Duval. They keeps it going. They don't be,
Yeah, we found that out yesterday because
they don't be hung up like all these other people crashing into people's car. They be like, okay, well, F you.
Yeah, we found that out yesterday. And we don't got to talk about it, but we found that out yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody.
Yeah. The WNBA is a big ass reality TV show.
I don't know. And I know people in the chat are asking about Haley Van Lith. I don't know if they. In my opinion, I don't think they're gonna protect HVL or Maddie Westbell. My prediction. This is just my prediction, chat, and you know we just speculating. That's all we doing up here. My prediction probably would be Ariel Atkins, Camila Cardoso, Angel Reese. I think they're gonna commit. I think they're gonna protect Sifka because they believe in the potential, and she hasn't. And they got burnt so many times by letting some of these foreign players go, and then they go to some other team, aka Phoebich.
Beast. I like
and they lose out because they didn't take out the time to develop said player. They drafted them, but never did nothing with them.
It's not just Phoebus, but let's not forget Gabby Williams. Let's not forget Misami.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
they had all these people. So I think they're gonna protect Sifka. Now that fifth spot. I mean, they could use it on HVL, but
I think they're gonna let her walk.
I don't know if they're gonna. Me personally, in my opinion, they shouldn't.
Reason why I say I think they're gonna let HBL be unprotected. I think HBL gonna tell them to unprotect her. I think HBL want to go somewhere else. I think HBL probably feel like she wasn't used properly with the Chicago Sky. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where her and Angel relationship is since that article, because I know she was mentioned and she got her feelings too. So I don't know where they at. But I think with the way that the Sky used her and did not put her in the right position where she could play her game, I think she might want to be unprotected. So her agent might tell them to unprotect her. Hopefully that she get, picked up by one of these expansion franchises where they give her the reins to really play the way that she feel like she should play.
Yeah, because I think she struggled mightily with the ball pressure in the W. Yeah. I just think they're going to try to go and find guards that can handle the rock. And because they went through 2 straight years of guards that have ball handling issues.
Yes.
So I don't know if they're gonna waste, because that's another thing. The same thing I say about Westbell. I don't see the enthusiasm by Marsh to develop these 2 rookies.
I think it's out of Marsh's hands. Because we already know that Jeff P was coaching the team from the sideline.
I get it, but he can still develop them.
He can, but I'm just saying
he could take out time with them.
He could, but he did.
He did,
but I think Maddie Westbell got more upside as a backup 4 as of this moment than HVL as a backup point guard. Because again, she's not a point guard. And so that's another reason why I feel like she should be asking to be unprotected, so she can go to another team and play the 2. Because she just needs to be a catch and shoot person. She needs to be somebody that can run off the pits. Oh, we got some money in the chat, son?
No.
Okay, I thought
I ain't supposed to do it, but I'm gonna do it. Somebody said I thought Angel Reese is supposed to be a point forward. What they got to do with having ball handlers?
Them look like one of them Clarkies. Yeah, I see that. But welcome. We like y'all over here. We don't love y'all over here, but we like y'all over here.
I mean, even with the fever, you still gotta have people that can handle the ball.
Seems like we got a couple Clarkies in the chat. Welcome. Wipe your feet. Wipe your feet before you come inside, but welcome.
Yeah, y'all gonna get educated over here. I mean, the problem, you can't have people giving up the ball every time they come down the court. And HVL was struggling. I mean, HVL was turning that thing over. She was struggling real hard, and I didn't see the care that Tyler Marsh gave to Jackie Young in Las Vegas. That's what I'm saying. I didn't see that.
Mildly, she struggled.
So I'm struggling with the 5th person to I don't have a fifth person. I don't know who that fifth person go. I don't have a fifth person.
That she struggled with ball pressure like Jeremy Lin did against the Miami Heat when he was in that Lin 70 and D Wade pressed him from full court and he couldn't handle it. And that was the end of Jeremy Lin. So with AVL, like I said again, she's not a point guard. She need to be somebody like a catch and shoot two guard. Mm-hmm. She need to be her own version of Jamal Crawford coming off the bench and just get buckets. I think what they might do, and this might be a sleeper signing for the Chicago Sky. What happened if they go after Jordan Canada? Somebody that might not be as expensive. Somebody that, you know what I'm saying, you don't have to get great money to, but just good money to.
Duval. All they got to do is take that fifth pick and draft Raven Johnson. That's all they got to do.
Man, they ain't drafting no man. Oh, you said Raven Johnson. I thought you were about to say fraudulent Flage. No. I'm about to get mad. But now Raven Johnson, I mentioned.
If they wanted to just get a ball handler, somebody that can run the offense and be the next heir parent, that's all they need to do.
I like that. I like Raven Johnson. See, I already get defensive.
And then go find you some bucket getters to go with her.
I already get defensive. Cause I thought you were about to say fraudulent Flage. I'm like, no, we're not. No, we're not.
She a bucket getter too.
I know, but we're not. No, we're not though.
But at the end of the day, anybody better. Like I tell y'all ain't gonna talk about my girl Big Four. You know why? Because she better than all these midgets. No, I didn't mean to say. You're not supposed to say that word. I'm sorry, Shaq. Little people. All these minions on the Chicago Sky.
Little people.
Y'all can miss it with that. The LSU team probably can play better than these these people on this team. But anyway.
I like Odyssey Sim too. I like Odyssey Sim, but for whatever reason, they're allergic to Odyssey Sim.
I prefer, to be honest with you, I probably prefer Odyssey Sim over Jordan Canada.
Yeah, Odyssey Sim's a bucket. That's why I prefer her.
But me personally, see, people like Odyssey Sims, I don't know what's wrong with Chicago because they can go give her like $400,000, whatever it is, and she'll come.
And all of that. That's who Angel wanted last year. That's not legend.
But I don't know. They kept passing. Odyssey Sims has been available multiple times.
That's not no allegedly. Angel wanted her last year. Angel advocated for them to sign her. And they did. They signed it Uzon because that was Vandersloot's choice. Vandersloot wanted Uzon because they played in the EuroLeague together. And so that's why I had to relent to Keysha saying, nah, Vandersloot, they treat her like the franchise player. They ain't treating Angel like the franchise player. They just treat Angel like an ATM machine.
And even, I know some people up in the chat talking about it's Camilla's team. Even if you think it's Camilla's team, you still need a point guard. You need a point guard or a combo guard that can handle the ball. Because even Ariel Atkins struggled.
See, you trying to get me mad.
How I'm trying to get you mad?
The chat trying to get me mad. They trying to tell you it's Camilla's team, and I got a ran in me.
Who gives a damn?
I give a damn because you not finna disrespect my goat. You're not finna disrespect my goat.
Let me tell you something, Duval. They so bad it is nobody's team. It's the YMCA's team.
I don't care. You're not finna disrespect my goat. We already got one-legged bandit trying to be disrespectful. Well, think she running the franchise. Now you trying to get Camilla. See, I'm gonna keep my calm. I'm gonna keep my calm.
I'm gonna need you to calm down because Camilla don't even want the team. She do not want the team. So don't take your anger out on her. She do. If you interview Camilla right now and you ask her, do you want to be the leader of this team?
No want. She said no want
to. In Portuguese or whatever they speak over there.
She said me no want.
I don't want no part of this. But
she said I want China.
So I don't get fined.
She said I want China.
Look, I'm letting my contract roll out.
She said I want China. She said at least they feed you free over there. You get $1 million and free Chinese food and egg rolls.
Look, Camilla might be like, even if they offer me a super max or max or whatever it is, I'll probably tell them.
Thanks for no thanks. Thanks for no thanks.
No, I think I want to go somewhere else. I think I want to test free agency.
She probably want to go to the Aces. She probably say, man, send me over there.
Everybody want to go to the Aces. Don't act like she the only one.
Nah, but that's what family at. They all in South Carolina over there.
Oh, and the other thing, when we talk about money, can we entice Kai?
Now that's an easy one. That's an easy one.
With some money. Because do you think she gonna get the super max over there in Phoenix?
No.
I mean the max deal in Phoenix.
No. But that's an easy one. I think she'll come back. She supposed to came back last year. I think that's an easy one, especially with that practice facility. Like I said, her and Angel very close. I think that's. I ain't say Kai because I don't like where Kai game is at right now. It's too inconsistent for me.
I get it. I got it.
It's like, and I'm starting to wonder, is Kai breaking down? And that's my concern.
But what if we get Kai and Enrique, and Angel and Camilla,
and get like a Jordan Candle? Mm-hmm. Or nah, you don't need to get a Jordan Candle. Like I said, let's go with Raven Johnson playing. Yeah. You get Raven Johnson at the 5th pick. Mm-hmm. And then, if you could trade back up from the second round, because Chicago Sky got I want to say 2-3 second rounders.
Yeah, they do.
You want to package that up and trade back up, like at the 11th pick, and you try to get like somebody like a Neekins. Come off the bench. You might be working with gas.
Yeah, because she can shoot that thing.
Yeah, you might be working with gas then, Keysha. I just built the team right there. So you might want to hire me. You might want to hire me.
The defense is we don't have to work on that, but she can shoot that thing. She can shoot that thing out the gym.
Keysha, you might want to hire me. You might want to hire me because I picked the better team than Jeff P.
Or you just go back to my original plan. I told you who I wanted. I told you who DMs I wanted to slide into. I told you I wanted to go over there and mess with the dream players and tell them, look, come on out that 3,500 seat arena. You come over here, Alicia Gray. You from Chi-Town, I think. You come over here, Ryan Howard, and play with Angel Reese. You are gonna be elevated.
I'm gonna tell you.
In status.
First of all, I'm gonna throw something out at you. You ain't thinking about this. And I see who the person in the chat. I see what that person. That's a Fever fan. We ain't thinking about the Fever fan. Welcome. You know what I'm saying? They trying to do some divide and conquer. But we strong over here. Mm-hmm. But anyway, I'm gonna tell you something that you're not factoring in. What happened? Angel goes to some of these free agents and say, "Hey man, even if you take a little less, I give you some money on the back end."
I don't give them people nothing. I make Chicago pay for it all.
No. I'm just saying, look, I got money with Reebok. I got equity with Reebok. I'm on the board. I get you some money over there. She already got decent day money. She already got on this more money. Whatever she tell a couple of them free agents, hey, even if you take a little less, I get you some money in Reebok. You don't even gotta get a shoe with them.
But that's the thing, Duval. They got money.
I know.
They're not strapped.
I know, but I'm just saying we might want to save a little money for later. That's all.
Yeah, where is Alicia Gray from, y'all? Who told me Alicia Gray was from Chicago? What's that, bro, Claude?
I don't think she's from Chicago.
Where Alicia Gray from?
I know she played in Dallas. So her first 4 years.
She is from. Bro, Claude probably over there talking that crazy stuff. Okay, so she was born in Georgia. Oh, well, that makes sense the way she talked. I can hear it.
Yeah.
And she was born in South Carolina.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where she's from. She's from, I think, Greenville or something like that.
Yeah. Who told me that? That was Bro Claude was saying that crazy stuff.
Yeah, I think she's from Greenville. That's why, cause remember, that's why she transferred from, I guess, the junior college team or whatnot, and then she went to South Carolina basketball.
Yeah, and Ryan Howard from Tennessee.
Yeah, Ryan Howard went to Kentucky, remember?
Mm-hmm. Either way, I'm just telling y'all with your little special self.
Yeah, Greenwood.
All I'm telling you is that team will be hyped very much so.
Hey, Keysha, we got to tell the chat, as long as that person ain't being disrespectful, we don't need time to mind.
No, let them run their mouth.
Let them run their mouth. We welcome everybody.
Hit the like button, though. Hit the like button. I need for Jeff P to go back chocolate. His experiment didn't work.
Yeah.
Duval.
He tried to whitewash the team.
He did.
But it's all good.
But it didn't work.
Yeah, it did work.
It didn't work. I know he thought it was going to work, but it didn't. So, I think he need to go back to the melanin. I think he need to go back to the melanin with a little vanilla sprinkle. You know, a little
I'm black and I'm proud.
Yeah, he need to go call up Afro Man. You see that? He call Afro Man up, tell him to come on. But hey, before we get up out of here, chat, we got one more thing to discuss because we didn't talk. I'm pretty sure we're gonna discuss this 15 times a Sunday leading up to all these dates. But we just want look. In a couple of weeks we gonna know Duval because this shit is moving so damn quick after they got this stuff together. But y'all keep some people in mind. I think we can lure. I think Chicago's only hope, chat. Yay, proud of the city, claiming people that ain't even from the city. I ain't listening to Bro Claude no more. Anyway, I think Chicago's only hope is to throw money, make it rain. Anyway.
But before you keep going, I got to talk to my sister. Not for the week. I love you. I know he kept running his mouth, but sometimes we got to ignore him. But we got to let him be in the chat. We welcome everybody here. But you my sister, though. You my sister from a different mother. But, moderators, when we got these female fans coming in here, long as they not being disrespectful to anybody in the chat, just let them run their mouth. We got to just ignore them. Including me. I got to know sometimes people, too. So.
Yeah, you be accurate. Here's our last topic. It's a quick topic, chat, before we get up out of here. Hey, the CBA is done, Duval.
Yeah.
Cathy Engelbert gonna make it. Adam Silver, when asked if he anticipates Cathy Engelbert remaining the WNBA commissioner beyond 2026, he said, and I quote, "We haven't had those discussions yet. I would only say Cathy has done a fantastic job since she's come to the WNBA." That sound like
fake praise. That's how I can explain this. That sound like, you know how when a coach is on a hot seat in the NBA, and they say something like, "Oh, he done a fine job" or whatnot, but you know that person in trouble based on what they say. That would say like this is with Cathy. I think with Cathy, they probably feel like maybe she's not marketing the WNBA in the way that it should be marketed. I think that might be part of it. She good with the numbers, but now you need to, like, especially when it comes to revenue share, now you need to really maximize the stars that you have in this league to try to really get some new fans in here so this league could be stronger as a whole. So they might need to, get somebody that's like more of a new age type thinking, analytical type thinking. Because like with Cathy Engelbert, she more old school, right? Her way of thinking and doing things. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, I think she's like a shark, one of them financial people,
And so now they might need to get somebody that's like more on the marketing side. somebody that more like that know how to more sell the game, if that makes sense. Like they did get their new version of David Stern.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where I think with Kathy, she has to that's where I think she comes up short. Because like it's like Angel and Caitlyn market themselves. It's not nothing the WNBA has done. And I think that's where she comes up like very small when it comes to exploring and growing the game. And they need to grow this game some more so they could justify all this stuff that they gave to the players. So I think it could be a situation where they do move on for her, where they just get somebody with a different mentality.
It sounds like it. I mean, he was very. This is a non-committal answer, is what this is about. This is a we never even thought about that yet. What you mean? You ain't okay? And we're not gonna commit to her. We got to do an investigation. We got to do an analysis of if she can take us into the future. I think they already know she can't. Yeah. I think they know that her contributions were significant because she brought in the sponsorship dollars, but she lacks in play. She lacks in player player
communication.
Yeah, communication. She lacks in that part of it. I don't even think with the owners she's as respected as say like some of the other commissioners for the other leagues. I think the fact that I think they still gonna hold this whole thing against her too. All this back and forth that went on.
Yes, that wasn't good for business.
You know, with the CBA, I think they're gonna hold that against her. I think they're gonna just use her as a scapegoat and they're gonna bring somebody else in. But
who the person they gonna break in?
I don't know.
Do you bring in Swin Cash?
I don't know. Adam Silver's probably gonna bring in. I can't see it being one. No.
Do you bring it?
To Swin Cash. Adam Silver's gonna bring in somebody that is gonna be lock, stop, stepping barrel with what he wants to do.
Or even somebody like a Cynthia Cooper, somebody that may be a former player, but know how to try to really promote the game in a way where, like I said again, it's just throwing names out there. Like I said, because I don't see nobody from the NBA office that I can see them promoting. Because even the NBA is not doing a good job of promoting their own players.
I think these people are gonna go. They always go all the way to the right before they come back left. If that makes sense to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're gonna make this a big job opening for somebody big.
Yes.
Somebody with so-called experience and done this. If you ain't got experience doing this, I don't see Silver even considering you.
Let me throw out this name, and this name might be somebody that I think he'll consider, even though this person don't have experience at it. How about somebody like Cheryl Miller? Cheryl Miller is somebody that's well respected. She know how to promote the game. She's very enthusiastic. You know what I'm saying? She's somebody that has relationship with players.
I think it's gonna be a white man, Duval. I didn't want to say that, but I think that's what it's gonna be.
But what? I don't know who's out there.
I don't know either. I'm just telling you. I think he's not messing with the women when he makes this decision. I think it's gonna be a white man. But I could be wrong, y'all.
Mm-hmm. I think Cheryl Miller might be in strong consideration.
I don't see it. Like I say, the greats and all that stuff, I just don't see him going that road.
Now I got another wild card. This person
hold on, let me get the money.
Go ahead.
Hey, Dre Stewart, thank you for the $2 super chat. He said, check your email right quick. All right, I'm going to check it, Dre Stewart, and I'll bring it up on the screen. Go ahead, Duval.
This is somebody that was a commissioner at one point. It's a couple people that was a commissioner at one point. Or one was a GM and one was a commissioner for another league for I want to say the Continental Basketball Association. Could you be interested in Isaiah Thomas as commissioner?
I can see that.
And the other person I'm thinking about is Joe Dumas. He was a commissioner for Detroit, and he was a commissioner. He was not commissioner. He was a GM for Detroit, and he currently a GM for the Pelicans. And so, what happens if you get one of those two to be a commissioner?
I can see that. My spider sense of tingling that it's a man. I just think it's probably gonna be a white man, but I could be wrong. But I can see your picks because they definitely need somebody who's gonna be able to bridge the gap between the players and the owners, and they can't go through this public the way they fell out. They can't go through that again.
I think Isaiah Thomas is somebody that's very charismatic. He's somebody that know how to really market players, and he know how to really deal with today's players. In addition to that, Isaiah Thomas is somebody that was a commissioner for the Continental Basketball Association. He was a GM for the New York Knicks at one point. He coached with the Pacers. So he did all of those things when it comes to basketball operations. And that's somebody that still deal with like Adam Silver. So it's like I can see Isaiah Thomas. Somebody that I can see them making him the new commissioner. Somebody that could really like bridge the gap and like really, you know what I'm saying? And we got Bunny in chat.
Okay, hold on. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm hoping it's a woman, y'all. Please don't get me wrong. But I just see the way things is moving. So there's a lot of men rolling up in. Whether y'all like it or not. Thank you, Mama Hill, for the $5 super sticker. Thank you so much.
Hey, she knew Mama Hill.
Mama Hill, thank you. You need a marketing sales. She used to be. Yeah, see, I don't.
But is Mama Hill new?
Yeah, she knew. Yeah.
Well, welcome, Mama Hill. Welcome to the cookout.
Yeah, welcome to the cookout. Hold on, let me pull up Dre Stewart's thing. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna tell you, man. I see it. Yeah, I saw this earlier today. Hold on. I don't know. The tide is turning. You know,
Keysha, I found you a nickname for your chat.
Who?
You know, everybody got a nickname when it comes to their show. Like, so your nickname for the chat gonna be your talking heads, cause real talk. So cut the ish.
Talking heads.
Talking heads. That's what they are. Talking heads. That's your nickname for the chat.
Angel Reese just love being on the Vogue, don't she?
Yeah, she got an article. I was gonna do something separate on that. That's why I ain't bring that up.
Yeah. But bam, we just showing it. That's all we're doing. Bam. And I have to, like you say, do something separate and talk about it in depth with the article. But how Chicago Sky don't have this lady as the franchise player, I'll never understand.
Me either.
I get it.
And this is the first time she got the sky colors on her shoe, ain't that? And that's really not the sky color, isn't it?
No, I think that might be the navies. The other colorway with the navies. So I don't know if that's either way it go, y'all. She over there, she living the dream. That was probably during that time when she was over there doing a tour in Australia. Yeah, and the Sky's still playing on this baby's head top. I don't understand it. I don't understand what kind of business sense they going through, but maybe it ain't for me to understand. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get Chicago Scott. So
But they
all I'm
better.
telling y'all is I think Kathy Engelbert, y'all, I think she out. I don't know who's gonna replace her. If it is a woman, it's gonna have to be somebody that's a combination of Kathy and a marketing genius. Because they want to push this game kind of like David Stern. They want to push this game further and global.
That's why I said kid. That's why I said Swear Cash. Cause Swear
They
Cash be doing the commercials now.
they need this thing to be pushed.
Yes. Especially with all the new talent coming in.
So
The
if
her
you just over there,
doggos.
yeah, if you just over there talking about, I'm just going to talk about one or two players. They probably going
Nah.
to tell you to get on out of here. And that's the end of your interview. No more time.
Yeah, but I believe they're not gonna fire Kathy Engelbert because they're not gonna embarrass
No,
her
she's
like
stepping
that.
down.
No, or they're not gonna embarrass themselves like that because that's an indictment on them. They
Yeah,
probably gonna just tell her to retire. Cause she been doing it for like, well, I want to say 27 years, right?
I can't remember when did Kathy Engelbert come into play. Hold on.
But she been doing it for a long time.
But one indictment on her is to she struggled during the boom.
Yes.
No, she became the commissioner in 2019. Before the end, the WNBA didn't have a commissioner.
But I guess she was in an unofficial capacity because they said she been helping with negotiations like for quite some time.
She was the first commissioner of this league. They didn't have one before.
So she wasn't happy with the negotiations behind the scenes or anything like that?
I don't know that part. I'm pretty sure they might. You remember she worked for another Fortune 500 company.
Oh,
I
okay.
think it was Goldman Sachs. Remember,
Oh,
or
okay.
somewhere up in there. Kathy Engelbert was. I forgot who, because that's one of the reasons why she got hired. Worked where before WNBA, because that's what they talk about her all the time. I think yeah, Kathy Engelbert spent 33 years at Deloitte. She was the she was the CEO.
Okay.
Yeah, she was there a long time, 33 years. And she took that job and became the first commissioner. So she's a money lady.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's never really been. I mean, Deloitte is one of them people. She's never really had to. She. This is a different type of. Deloitte is an accountant and consultant firm. Her brain worked like my mama. My mama's an accountant. They don't understand this other side. They need somebody with a creative
Yeah.
marketing brain.
That's why I think Swing Cash gonna come in at. I think either Swing Cash, Sheriff Miller if you go to the women, and like I say if you go to the men, I think Isaiah Thomas.
Who's the? Somebody said in the chat, like the unrivaled commissioner. Who is the unrivaled commissioner?
Ain't that's Fee husband?
No, he's the.
I don't know.
Yeah, no,
But I thought he's the
uh,
commissioner too.
no. Mickey Lawler is the commissioner
Oh,
of
okay.
unrivaled. It's a woman.
You think they gonna hire her?
No, people were just saying in the chat, won't they throw? They might want to go over there and look at her because she's been good at promoting.
She couldn't
They
promote
say
too
as
much.
commissioner, she's responsible for day-to-day operations, driving league strategy, and acting as a liaison for athletes. She previously served as president of the Women's Tennis Association for nearly a decade, where she focused on commercial growth and global partnerships. Under her leadership, Unrivaled focused on three formats aiming to enhance the professional women's basketball ecosystem: Lawler has spearheaded partnerships with companies including Morgan Stanley, Samsung Galaxy, and Ally Financial, to name a few, for Unrivaled. She was important to bring extensive commercial experience to the startup league.
Another person I was thinking about that's outside of even sports that would be a great commissioner was John Skipper. If nobody don't know who John Skipper is, he was the person that ran ESPN when it was at his prime, at his boom. Matter of fact, he one of the investors in Unrivaled, along with, Fee and Brandon Stewart. So somebody like John Skipper who ran ESPN at the time where ESPN was at its peak. So he knew how to market ESPN with the commercials and everything else. So somebody like a John Skipper would be, I think, somebody that they should consider. And he's a man.
They just gotta find the right combination.
And he good with numbers. So he good with numbers, but he great with marketing.
Because you gotta kind of have both, right? You gotta be able to deal with, on the financial side, the contractual side, but you gotta also be able to incorporate the creative side and know how to push the product.
If you're not good with the financial side, at least get you a money man. You get you the money man that handle the contracts. And then and then you deal with the marketing stuff or whatnot. But like I said, John Skipper is somebody that ran ESPN at the time where ESPN was at its peak. Matter of fact, he was the one that invented part of the interruption. He invented around the horn and all that. He was spearheaded.
What is he doing now?
He a robber. He's an investor. He's one of the co-holders. So
yeah,
it's like,
I was just wondering if he was working somewhere else now. That's all I was asking.
He like it's him, Fee, and Brandon Stewart is the oldest. And then I think it's some investment companies too is the owner. So it's like four of them.
They say he resigned from ESPN because he had substance addiction issue.
Yeah, that was like that. I think that was like in late 2000s though.
Yeah, 2017.
Yeah. But that still don't matter. But you know what I'm saying? WNBA, you need a commission. You need somebody to push the game forward. He'll been drunk 8 years ago, you know what I'm saying? That just
I'm with you, dog. Second chances. I believe in second chances. I do.
Don't just be honest. You need somebody to push the game forward. And he's somebody that know how to market. If you go to ESPN in 2000, where they used to do the ESPN commercials, where they used to do those Sports Center commercials with the top anchors and stuff like that. Remember, he was commissioned at the time where ESPN made stars out of everybody. The Stuart Scotts, you know what I'm saying, the Dan Patricks, you know what I'm saying, the Scott Steiners, and you know what I'm saying, and like the Keith Olbermanns, you know what I'm saying, the greats, the Chris Bermans. He made stars out of them when they came from nowhere. He know how to market. And I believe he will market a Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese and the Judus of the world. He'll know how to put them in a position where they'll be in the consciousness of America, and the money will continue to grow, especially when you get these new teams that coming into the league. So that's why I said John Skipper will be a great candidate for me.
I'm with you. And I also like the Swing Cash. I really do.
Yeah, I like Swing Cash. She do some marketing for WNBA now.
Yeah, I really like Swing Cash. I just hope will they name a black woman to that position. Is my question.
Remember, Swing Cash was a GM at one point. I think she was a GM for the Shock back in the day, or some team. I don't want to get the team wrong, but she was a GM. Right. She was a GM back in the day, and she do the marketing now for the WNBA. When it comes to the WNBA League Pass, she do the marketing for that.
Look, I was looking through potential. We about to get up off here. I was looking through potential candidates, looking through this article. Why Nadia Rollinson on this list? on the way out.
Yeah.
Ah!
That dampened my mood, man. That dampened my mood, man. That's just like telling me somebody got diarrhea in the bathroom, man. I don't know. Why you
She
gotta
was
do
at the
that?
bottom of the list, but I was like, what the hell?
Man.
No. Say it ain't
Man, that's like telling me, man, I got roaches in my oatmeal, man. Come on, man. Y'all got it. Y'all got it, man. Y'all got it.
So we got
Y'all got it.
yeah, on this list. Hold on. Let me see. I'll tell you who was on this list just so we okay. On this list they had Rennie Anderson, NFL Chief Revenue Officer. They had Mary Barra, she's the CEO of General Motors. They have Gail Boudreau, she's the CEO of Elevance Health. She was a former college basketball star too. Then they have Andrea Bremer. She is the PR officer at Alley Financial. They got Swing Cash. We talked about her. They have Kia Clark, CEO New York Liberty. They have, and you know that New York Liberty has always been further than the rest of the team as far as they marketing to me. That's just me. They got Kamala Harris on this list. They got Mickey Lawler, the unrivaled commissioner, and they also got Michelle Obama.
Nah, speaking of them, fuck Michelle Obama, fuck who the other one, Kamala Harris, fuck them. They ain't been no damn commissioner. The person that they need to be thinking about, it's not gonna be a popular name, but the name is nevertheless Condoleezza Rice.
I think she'll struggle with the player
But she
interaction.
but she very into sports.
She is.
Matter of fact, she was on the college football committee for a long time. I don't know if she's still on there or not.
Yeah, she was. No, you're right.
So you know what I'm saying? I think she'll be a possibility. Now the people part that you know what I'm saying, that's the part I don't know about. I don't know how she is with people.
I don't know if she be running around there saying, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, so.
Oh, hold on. Let me get the money. Hold on.
Oh, more money. Cool.
Thank you, Dre Stewart, for the $2 super chat. He said, I just sent you something else. What else you just sent me, Dre Stewart?
We trying to go home.
Let me see what it is. She's so crazy. He trying to go to bed, Dre Stewart. I gotta sign in. Hold on, because what the hell did I do? All right. It looks like it's an expansion draft results. Hold on. Okay. I'm sending it to myself. I know you ain't trying to go home. Well, we are home. We trying to go to bed. That's what we trying to do. At least I'm home. The ball might be anyway. You know how he do.
Yeah, I'm home. Trying to go to bed.
You know how he do. Okay, let me bring up. I got it. Let's bring up what Dre Stewart and pull up. What am I looking at, Dre Stewart? Hold on. All right. Take this down. And I'm going to bring... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Ooh, ladies first. Ooh. Don't be laughing at me. Photos. Okay. I really need to delete some of this stuff. Duval.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is the expansion results for the Valkyries.
That last year, right?
That was last year. What you want me to see, Dre Stewart? Where you at? They talking about David Chappelle. What the hell? Yeah, I remember these people. Oh, no selection. Oh, yeah, I remember when they. I remember when they didn't select nobody from Seattle. I was like, damn.
Cause remember that was when around the time Seattle had that controversy with the team and all that.
They was like, yeah, we don't want none of that. We don't want none of them people.
Yeah.
I remember that. But yeah, okay, I put it up there. What you gonna put the ball picture on the screen? Hey, I'm not messing around with y'all. Y'all hot mess. I'm not messing around with y'all.
Now speaking of the draft, this is where you tell. I don't know who the GM is or how much input somebody like cause we did wrap this up. Somebody like Natalie having to player selection, but she got 3 good players from this.
She did. She got Burton.
You got 2 All-Stars, and then you got Billings.
Kayla Thornton. She got Billings. Yeah.
I mean, Julie Van Loo, I like her too, and the Carletti, that she's good.
I like Xander Lassini too, but
So whoever draft for the Golden State, can we hire them?
I know, huh? Because at first we didn't know what they. Remember we was live. We was like, "What is Golden State doing?"
They don't know what the hell they doing.
What this team gonna do? Shit.
They kicked our ass.
They kicked our ass, whooped us like we stole. Made us feel like an expansion team, Duval.
Damn sure did. Kicked our ass, man.
Us or them?
They been all them good players. Damn, there's some good players on here. I wish I could have some of these.
Yeah, man.
Monique.
All right, y'all. We about to get up out of here because the ball be trying to take up all my time, and I can't let him do it. I gotta go take a nap, a baby nap.
Yeah.
And get some food, get some dinner.
Yeah, I got
Thank y'all for rolling with us today. For sure, Chicago Sky. We just out here hoping and a wishing and a praying, Duval. But I would think it's gonna look real bad if they don't get Angel Reese a team.
Nah, it ain't gonna look real bad because she gonna get her ass up out of there. She gonna say peace to the Middle East.
But I'm just saying the optics of, you're trying to push the game, you gotta pay 20% revenue share. Let's not have Chicago Sky be just one thing. It was ass. But I'll say they're gonna get money to Bandit Street. It is what it is.
I'm telling you.
The ball down in Chicago get money to Bandit Street. What you think he gonna give a 500,000?
Yeah, I don't even think 500,000 be good enough. Cause I'm telling you right now, you get if they get Venice a good contract, AJ ask for a trade. I'll tell you, ask for a trade.
Some people in the chat say they don't care what they give, ask for a trade. A lot of Angel fans say we out.
I'll tell you, ask for a trade.
Either way. But I'm telling you, if Vandersloot get 750 and up, I'm gonna be live in the next 10 minutes. I'm gonna be like, look. And then your boy also said Jeff P not gonna protect his girl.
Nope. Nobody don't want her.
Okay, Duval, but Jeff P won't.
Nobody don't want her. He the only one want her. So ain't no reason need to protect her. If you the only one want something, ain't no reason to protect that.
Hopefully he got enough sense not to know that he don't even have to protect her. But we talking about Jeff P. So that's the only thing I would say. All right, chat. Hit the like button on the way out the door. This has been a good show. Duval did, he behaved himself to the best of his abilities. So I'm proud of him. Y'all hit the like button. We out. Anything else, Duval?
Do you like my new slogan? Talking heads, the name of your chat.
Y'all let me know in the chat. Y'all want to be called the Talking Heads?
Put one check, y'all want to be called talking heads. Put two in chat, you don't want to be called talking heads.
I don't know. That's got some connotations to it, don't it?
Talking heads. People like talking heads.
You sure?
I hope so. You know what I'm saying? They don't mind blocking people, you know what I'm saying? They can at least answer the poll.
I could call my people Block City. They don't play that mess. Hell no.
Why y'all like the talking heads? Y'all just some haters, man.
I told you sure? It's a little, I'm a talking head. Never mind. I'm being out of line. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They throwing tomatoes at you, Duval.
I think they just been haters just for no reason.
All right, chat. We're going to send Duval back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
All right. Hit the like button. We out, y'all. No
Peace.
twos coming in all over the place. Bye, y'all.
Peace.